So are the people in the far north regions reporting cases of cholera outbreak to health officials there? Are they reporting cases of cholera outbreak? If they know that this person has cholera, do they take the case to health officials, to the doctors, to the nurses in the far north region to tell them that we have noticed that this is the first case of cholera, this is the second case of cholera, or what's happening?
But in reality, in Cameroon, the President of the Republic signed a decree to create the committee in charge to fight against cholera.
Yeah.
This decree dated to 1982. Then when you have an epidemic cholera, the Minister of Health have the national coordination. In each region, the governor is the responsible with other administration. In each subdivision, the chief division is the chief for to coordinate with mayors and different NGO and villagers and others. Then, and the health centers as we have. Then each cases you follow when you have a problem in the community, you go towards this community. If you can treat the person in the community, you treat. If it's necessary to get the person, evacuate the person in the health center, you evacuate. And I think you know that we decide to create the point in the classroom during the holidays. But now we are taking disposal to free this classroom because in 2 weeks we will have the resumptions of classes. Yes. It's important for us to have another solution. But I would like to confirm that Cameroon engage all efforts to stop. And we think now this epidemic is under control in Cameroon. And I will note that you have not the germs in the air. If you practice good hygiene, you can live where you have cholera. If you don't use dirty water, you don't have cholera. If you use latrines, you cannot have cholera. It's important to practice good hygiene only. And it's important that to avoid to use the same plates, the same and others. It's important to wash this plate. It's important to take all disposal that you have in the that you have the situation is under control, because in the first time we noticed important deaths in the community. Now, when the community noticed a case, firstly we received this case in the health centers. If I give the situation, actually you have epidemic in 2 regions. In the north, it's concerned only 4 districts. And in the north, we noticed only 19 cases with 3 deaths. But in the far north, it concerned 3,036 cases in 18 districts, and actually we treat 2,654.
So, His Excellency, what may have caused this cholera outbreak in the far north regions of Cameroon?
Well, you know, the first cases from the district of in the border of Nigeria. That is the first cases. And we noticed these first cases in Mada district in the far north. And they continue. Then we think you have several factors in these sectors. But it's not difficult, access is difficult. And the practice, when you have the first case, for villagers, perhaps the villagers don't appreciate.
Yes.
The beginning is not important. What is important for us is to stop. And I would like to say that actually in the far north, you have healthy 18 districts concerned by epidemic, but really at this date, you have only the persons in the hospital in 8 districts. Then you continue to check, to follow in other 10 districts. Then that is very, very important. The far north has 10 districts where you haven't cholera. The north has 42, not 42, because far north has 14 districts. What you have 10 districts, no cholera, and we try to check to confine this cholera in this zone.
But we visited the far north region and we realized that the hospitals there are not up to standard. The clinics are not up to standard. The nurses and the doctors are not well trained to manage this crisis. Is it that the government is not putting enough to solve the situation?
No, I cannot say that health center have not up standard. No, not. When you have an epidemic, the first action is to reinforce the strength of personnel, the human resources. Then we have a seminar for to give the manner you have to take care. What are the actions? You have the disinfection of wells. You have to rehabilitate water pump. You have several water pumps in this sector, but there's a water pump don't function correctly, and it's important to practice. We know that you have a problem of potable water, and in the program we give some instruction how each family can treat his water, to put only some drops of eau de javel, I don't know the name, detergent, and it's important to use latrines. And we think that if each people practice this simple method, we can solve this problem.